Here we go. Hey guys, what's up? This is Artemus Dolgin. Welcome back to my channel. Dude, I missed this. Um, Man, what a ride. It's been a few fucking crazy couple of months, man. I've been all over the place. I've been in Alaska a few times. It's crazy. I got to Alaska for the first time in March, beginning of this year. I went on a crazy snow machine adventure with Cody, my best friend, my brother. And he introduced me to the wilderness of Alaska, and I fell in love. And ever since, Alaska kind of brings me back. So I went on another trip just like 2 months ago, and then I met another guy, Dmitry, this crazy Russian man, fucking super inspiring. I have a whole little story, a whole video blog about that motherfucker. Really badass dude. Lives his family in the cabin in the woods. Flies an airplane. Been the youngest pilot in Alaska since he was 18. He was a bush pilot. Like really cool dude. So we connected when I was there in the last trip. I was skydiving in Alaska, and actually I did that mountain Rainier summit with really badass dudes, and I had a whole video blog on my GoPro, and I was skydiving with that GoPro in Alaska. And when I was getting out of the airplane, the mount was on my wrist. My GoPro flew off, and all the fucking footage from summiting Mount Rainier is gone. But I did download a few things from my GoPro. I downloaded some things from the stories, and I'm gonna do just a little sort of like a video blog with a voiceover about the whole experience, because summiting Mount Rainier unlocked this hidden potential in me where I really realized that if I apply that will to absolutely anything in my life, I will achieve whatever I fucking set out to do. That was the toughest thing I ever fucking done in my life. Summiting that mountain, climbing the glacier, climbing over crevasses, and going with this amazing group of people, really badass dudes, as badass as it can get. And that trip definitely changed my perspective on a lot of things, and functionality and sport, fitness, bodybuilding bullshit in general. And so that trip to Alaska was sick. So I got to meet Dmitry, and then he invited us. He came out with this crazy idea of wakeboarding behind an airplane, and then skydiving in front of Denali. And then I got a really cool group of people. So we went back to Alaska just a few weeks ago, and we did this crazy stunts there. I have a whole video blog. It's just getting edited right now. It's definitely a fucking movie. You've never seen anything like this. I know for a fact it's not gonna get any views. My shit is not getting any views on Instagram. My shit not getting views on YouTube. But you know what? Fuck you. I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna keep doing my thing. It's very frustrating. It's very discouraging, because you know, there are chicks, they're doing this, you know, they're taking selfies on Instagram. It's all like a bunch of ass, and her in a bikini, and her in underwear, and her lingerie, and her in fucking whatever on the kitchen, on the floor, all of just twisting her body, and she gets thousands of likes, thousands of views, thousands of followers. And what the fuck are you thinking? Like, but it just shows you the degradation of a mankind right now, because they're staring at this nonsense all day long. And it's crazy that Instagram is pushing, but as again, right, like they're modifying, they're controlling, manipulating, and monetizing our behavior. That's contributing to the whole artificial intelligence system, but we'll talk about it later. So I've been all around, and you know, I kind of lost touch with YouTube, and just living through the experiences. I'm going back to Alaska just in a few days, even though my heart is telling me, dude, just fucking stay in LA and work, because you're fucking busy. I'm falling behind my clothing line so much, because it hasn't been my focus, because first of all, fucking taxes are off the chain, supply chain is fucked, fabric is late. We've been going through this COVID bullshit, so it's been very slow. And I stopped working and collaborating with you know, other fitness individuals, because I just, you know, guys, if you're still watching this video and you're following me on Instagram and you follow my journey, I'm growing. I cannot stay in bodybuilding any longer. It just doesn't serve the purpose to me anymore, you know. And if you stuck in the same mud for years, and you're doing the same thing over and over again, you don't grow, you don't expand, you don't experience things, because you live in this cage. Oh my god, I got fucking 25-inch fucking arm and leg, and then what? You get to that point where you're no longer chasing muscle tissue, you're chasing life, you chase experiences, you chase risks, you take on challenges, you just experience life in so many dimensions. And climbing out of a fucking airplane in Alaska in front of Denali with cold wind, just surreal fucking views of the mountains and terrain and the lakes. It does something to your soul. And I'm no longer the same man you've met a few years ago, 7 years ago, a few months ago. When you go through these experiences, you grow, you become stronger, you lose this panic when you do something scary. You become in charge of your fear. You learn how to control it and use it, to your advantage. And in this couple of months, I've been through some amazing experiences. And as I said, I don't give a fuck about the views. Fuck them. Fuck all the subscribers. Fuck all the censorship. I'm just going to keep doing my thing. And if there are people out there that want to hear my message, I want to get inspired, get motivated, even though it's never been my purpose, all I've done all my life, just share with you what I've been through. I had the diary. I used to write the diary when I was selling cars in Chicago. Dude, my life is so remarkable. I've been going through this middle life crisis, when I was in my mid-20s, because I just went over this crazy drug abuse in my life. And, dude, I wrote so much motivational stuff for myself. I used to compare my life to this storming ocean. I'm like the boat, rocking back and forth and trying to find the shore. And I just couldn't, so I would drown at the time. I used to write all those things with a date on it. And my crazy ex-girlfriend, God bless her, hope she's fine right now, she's doing good. She destroyed it, and there was no Instagram before that, so I was just writing, basically captions, to myself, and everything that I wrote throughout my Instagram account has been just me talking to myself first and foremost, and then sharing it with you. And if you guys find some sort of energy or motivation, inspiration in my posts, I really appreciate it, because it also encourages me to continue, knowing that it also serves the purpose, not to myself, just to express what I feel, because I feel like it's necessary for other artists in order to make his art alive, to express it, to create, to share. And that's what I'm doing. I'm really sharing with you my life without holding back, without collaborating and thinking like, I'm going to collaborate with this guy or that guy because they had the many followers or the many subscribers or the many likes or the many views. I don't give a fuck about that. The most interesting people I've met in my life had no followers, have no subscribers, don't do video blogs, don't even fucking care about Instagram, Facebook, and all that shit. They're just living, and I got to connect with some fucking badass dudes that will fucking take your life in a fucking blink of an eye, just professional silent killers, monsters. And being friends with these people, being brothers with these people, knowing that they got your back no matter what, even though you just, when you go through crazy experiences with people, when they give you their life and you trust them yours, you develop this brotherhood, this bond, unshakable bond between man that's been lost these days. It's been dismantled by the modern society and by liberal government that's pushing their agenda on us, because they want to make us weak. They want to make us isolated. They want to make us stupid. They want to make and kill our individuality and our creativity. So we become sheep, subscribing to fucking OnlyFans and following all these hoes on Instagram that make no fucking absolutely any value for your life. Zero. But yet people stare at this stupid stage entertainment and miss out on life. They give their time, they give their precious asset, that's all they have, their time and their attention, to vampires and parasites. They just use it and sell them crap. Fuck all that. I will never comply. I will never be what they want you to be. I never was. I always paved my own path in bodybuilding. And dude, I was so ahead of my time. This whole classic bullshit, dude, I can go and rant about this forever, but it's no longer my interest. And you can unsubscribe if you don't want it, if you don't like it. But I'm about life. I'm about living. I'm about exploring. I'm about risking. I'm about going on adventures that change your frequency, that elevate your frequency, and make and connect you with people, make bonds with people, unshakable bonds, and create a monster out of you, a humble monster. Because the stunts that I was able to do in the last couple months, and the adventures I've been on the last couple months, the adventure I'm going through to in a few days in Alaska, I'm going to the most bear populated island in the world, the most dangerous place, and we're going to be hunting there with my brother Cody. Definitely developed a really solid friendship with this individual, a real Alaskan man, real fucking ninja, like, dude, there's so many levels, there's so many layers, to people. And I got to meet some incredible folks, not to just curl biceps and take steroids and sell you trash supplements and sell you trash clothing from Alibaba Express. Fuck all those people. They have no substance. They do all the same thing over and over again. I don't even know why you fucking follow the same shit. An arm day, a leg day for fucking years. Like, what the fuck, dude? Don't you want to fucking see some life? Don't you want to see some many dimensions? Don't you want to explore? Don't you want to take some risks? Don't you want to put your body through a fucking test? Don't you put yourself in the fight? Don't you want to experience fear? What the fuck are you stuck in the same fucking mud day in and day out for years? There is no health about it. There is no excitement about it. There is nothing about it, and this whole thing with supplements, people pushing on you. You fucking win a tournament, you all of a sudden become a big deal, and now your supplement is trending. What the fuck, dude? Your supplement is the same garbage as anything else in the bodybuilding industry. So fuck all that. I'm not about it. Never was. Always been outspoken. I've always been my own man. And if you look at my life lately, in the past year, 2 years, you will see what a tremendous growth I have done, because I disconnected myself from this mud and this repetitive routine that takes you absolutely nowhere. I've been really focused on boxing because I really want to fight, and I'm gonna drop some names in a few months, and there have been a couple fitness celebrities that already declined, my call outs. It's all right. I've been really focused on really elevating my boxing game, becoming functional, becoming a fucking beast, man. A beast with no fear, lots of movement, lots of agility. Been exploring different functional patterns. A really great, by the way, channel. You should look them up on YouTube. It's been a tremendously interesting journey for myself, and I'm really happy to share it with you. I don't care, you can relate to it or not. I know some people can, and those are the people that are real people, the people that go far in life. If you're stuck up on one dimension, this is where you're going to be, and this is how you're going to live. Your life is so fucking predictable. And my life is like, dude, I don't know what the fuck is going to happen to me on this island with the bears, when I'm hunting. I might not come back. I might fucking take my own life over there, because if the bear is charging at you and you empty your fucking magazine and boom, you just have to put one in your fucking head, because you don't want to get dismantled by a bear. And you know what? I'm fucking ready for it. I'm not afraid to die whatsoever. Going into this Common Sense podcast today, I should really do a lot more of these, because I still have so much to say, so much experience to share, so much knowledge to drop on you, because I know a lot of you are younger than me, and a lot of you are following my footsteps into skydiving and exploring life, beyond fear, and getting yourself outside of comfort zone with functional training, boxing, MMA, getting into swimming, getting into skiing, getting into biking, just really exploring life, right? I know that a lot of you following my footsteps, a lot of people start boxing, a lot of people start to do skydiving, a lot of people start to do some functional training and movement, and in the whole thing with Powerball that I've been exploring, really fucking cool stuff. Highly recommend you getting into all of that, because it will help you become a versatile, well-rounded beast, and that's what human being is all about. You get to the point in life where you're done with growing your muscle tissue. It doesn't really matter how big is your arm. It's just how well you can move it. Muscularity definitely is built through years of weightlifting, but you come to the point where you have to grow. You have to abandon. Like, how many fucking pictures of your shredded arm and shredded abs you're going to post? Like, it's just so boring. Like, you're stuck in the mud, and this whole posing stuff, I got tired of it, man. I really did. And I'm really happy that I went through the whole breakup with those rats, because I grew from that. I rose from that. And I definitely developed a stronger character, and I don't fucking trust nobody anymore. It takes a lot. It takes a lot for me. You know how many people wrote me, man, I want to be sponsored by you, I want to work with you. You know how many people wrote on a daily basis? I don't want none of that. I want real motherfuckers around me. They don't fucking care about my following, don't care about my clothing line, don't care about anything. People just care about my fucking character and who I am and what I am and what I bring to the table in the tight fucking pants, with a fucking ponytail, with my pierced ears, whatever fucking character I am that accept me for fucking who I am. That's the people I want to be surrounded by. I don't want to be surrounded by a fucking clout, Most of the fitness industry is a clout chasing fucking assholes that don't give a fuck about about who you are. They just give a fuck about what you got and what they can gain from you. So fuck all that. I'd rather be my own man and do my own thing and be surrounded by people that fucking have absolutely no Instagram following but has a badass fucking character and some legit motherfuckers. You know what? We were flying back from this trip. We were jumping in front of Denali. I mean, dude, we are putting together some fucking crazy stunt in the future in March, jumping into fucking Northern Lights. So we were flying back from doing this, really cool stunts, like wakeboarding behind an airplane on this wild lake in Alaska, at 70 miles an hour, just fucking hauling ass on the wakeboard. It was fucking intense, cold as fuck, but it was intense. And like I was laying in the water, just holding myself, on the fucking handle and thinking, what the fuck? Just you see the propeller going up, and you just, what the fuck? I'm doing this. That was insanely cool. So I'm flying back, and Cody goes like, dude, I want to jump right now. And there was area this small for landing. Everything else is fucking wild forest in the wild river. You fucking landed that river, you're a dead man. And motherfucker climbed out of the airplane and said, dude, I'm not jumping. I already have like 250 jumps, but I don't have that much experience. And I'm going to help you open the door, because like to open the door against the wind, we're going like 100 miles an hour, right? So fucking hard. So I pushed the door, motherfucker climbed out of the window. Climbed out of the door, and I seen him sitting on that fucking, on the float, just leaning, looking at the area to jump, right? And I'm looking at that, I was like, man, this is my fucking friend, dude. Fucking Mission Impossible shit. Like, my fucker is a ninja. And I'm looking at him and thinking, like, dude, fucking please be safe. And then he's gone. And like for 30 seconds, I couldn't spot him because it's all forest down there. And there's like little fucking area for landing. It was our cabin where we were staying. And I couldn't see him. I start panicking. I was like, what the fuck? Where is he? Because if your fucking parachute doesn't open, he was doing a very low altitude jump, probably like 4,000 feet. So it's a hop and pop. So once you jump off the rail, you get to fucking pop your parachute right away. And I was like, dude, I hope he didn't malfunction. And like 35, 40 seconds pass, I don't fucking see him. I start, Dima, where is he? Where is he? Do you see him? And then I spotted him just fucking shredding through the air. Motherfucker just landed right on the spot. And when you witness that, you're like, man, this is the coolest shit I ever seen. This is fucking James Bond, Mission Impossible, all in one, but in real fucking life, this is a real man doing this type of shit. And, in that moment, you're like, holy fuck, dude, that's what my life is all about. This is what the adventure is all about. This is what the growth is all about. And this is what experience life on the higher frequency is all about. Most of the fitness industry, modern bodybuilders, and I don't give a fucking shit. I don't talk shit about them. I'm just talking about what I've done as a bodybuilder, what I've done as a fitness guy. In the past, it was great, and I'm happy I grew from that, but I'm just comparing two different lifestyles, and I say what's more beneficial if you're stuck in that thing. I highly recommend it to grow and try new things and explore and become healthier. If you don't want to die from heart enlargement, from heart attack, you don't want to fucking get your dick hard when you get older, want to have a great multi-dimensional life, I highly recommend start exploring your functionality, start exploring your life, and try things that scare you, and get out of your comfort zone every fucking day. Because if you're going to be stuck in the mud, your life in your future is so predictable, and you don't want that. Going into this podcast, I was thinking that about talking about everything that's going on right now in the country, because it's so crazy and it just keeps on happening and happening and happening. And with this whole border crisis and this transgenderism and dismantling the whole foundation of family, parent one, parent two, there is no more breast milk, it's fucking human milk. They start discriminating majorities in the sake of minorities. Like, this is a psychological warfare against our country, and it's getting dismantled in front of our eyes, and all we can do is fucking yap on Instagram and do absolutely jack shit. It's important to have a conversation, it's important to have a dialogue, but there is more important things like fucking actions. So what we need to do is to unite. We need to start doing these training camps. We need to start doing meetings with like-minded individuals, go hunting together, go fishing together, do manly shit together, go shooting together, train together, do functional stuff together, climb mountains together, ride bikes through the desert together, do psychedelics together, and keep the connection between us genuine, sincere, and real, because we are moving into the digital space. What Facebook is doing is fucking stealing your fucking soul. And They're monitoring, controlling, modifying, manipulating, and monetizing our behavior. They're collecting every single data about you, about me, and they're putting this in artificial intelligence that's model our identity, and they can predict our thoughts. That's why you see ads in your Instagram. You just fucking think about it and it's already there, because they can predict by your behavior what you're going to be interested in, what content you watch, what you engage in, and they're going to feed you more of that in order to put you in category and bomb you with more ads. Sometimes I think, Zug, how much more fucking money you need, right? They're monetizing absolutely everything. Live feeds, reels, IGTV. Like, how much more money you need? Don't you have fucking enough? You know that you are killing small businesses, mom and pop shops. You're censoring people like me who are putting interesting, great, exciting, motivating, visually pleasing content, and you push naked ass on people and stupid entertainment. This is so bizarre that us as Americans, because I consider myself part of this country, I moved here because I really wanted to be here. I wanted freedom, and I was able to flourish. I was able to really realize my potential and get to know myself through making myself, through actions that didn't necessarily go well with the public back home. But they helped me to shape myself into a free man. And being censored, being monitored, being controlled. All of my Facebook accounts shut down because I permanently violated their fucking guidelines. What fucking guidelines, dude? I don't post nudity. I don't post crime. I don't post violence. None of that shit. But just because I have a different point of view from what you motherfuckers are pushing, you're gonna silence me. You're gonna silence people who think like me. You know what's funny? But this cake has so many fucking layers, because there are people like Candace Owens, they need a bitch like that, because she's keep on dividing people on political level, right? Because what does she do? Really nothing. She doesn't bring people to the protests. She sells freedom founts. Most of the patriots, lions not sheep, shit is made fucking God know where the marriage is made. They're just yapping on Instagram, and I don't fucking want to be one of those guys. What I'm telling you right now is just my opinion on this shit. I don't make money of monetizing my content. I don't make fucking patriot bullshit t-shirts made in China. My shit is made in America, motherfucker. I go through a great fucking effort and struggle to keep making my shit here. I could be so much more successful by just buying shit in China, slapping shit on that stuff, and just give it to a bunch of influencers who don't give a fuck what to fucking promote. You pay the money to sell out hoes. You want to fucking eat it or you don't, this is the fucking truth. They're sellout hoes, just like our fucking basketball players, NFL players, MMA fighters. They go fuck. The people who make money right now don't give a fuck about what's happening in this world. Don't give a fuck about average people, because they're stacking up on cash, they're safe, and that's where they're fucking come from. They don't care about you, they don't care about me. That's why they will never speak out, they will never take a stand and defend American fucking freedom of choice, of religion, of free expression, and whatever you fucking want to say, you can say. If it doesn't violate anyone's freedom, it doesn't contradict to anyone's freedom, doesn't step on anyone's throat, you can express and have a serious, healthy dialogue. But when they are deleting all the data about all this crap that's going on with the virus and vaccination, all this bullshit, when they're forcing this thing on you, when they're scaring you, when they're fucking trying to bribe you, when they try to manipulate you, when they try to shame you, social distance you, if that's all done in the name of what's being promoted, you should understand and you should know that it's not in your fucking best interest. And it's so crazy that American people are completely fucking sold out to the mainstream media, and what they see on TV, they take it for granted, they take it for truth, and they think this is it, this is right here, this is true, this is what it is, and they don't question it. And if you question something, if you just bring common sense to the conversation, if you bring statistics, and you show them statistics, people are just desensitized to that. And it's crazy to me. And as I said before, I don't want to be just another guy yapping about all this crap. We need to do something. And, my parents always tell me, Artemus, shut the fuck up. Shut up. My brother told me, shut up. Just do your fitness stuff. Do your entertainment shit. And that's it. Take your money and bounce. And you know what? I can't. Not in my fucking DNA to be a sellout. I will never advertise Burger King. I will never sell alcohol. I will never stand behind fucking experimental drug. I will never do that. You can cancel me. You can delete my channel. You can delete my Instagram. Fuck you. I'll survive. I'll fucking deliver pizza if I have to. My happiness is not in money. My happiness is in freedom of will. And you won't fucking take it for nothing. I'll fight for it. I'll die for it. And to be honest, I don't mind fucking dying in a gunfight. Not at all. One man can lead a revolution. One man can change the world. And it's every single one of us. So I'm going to be definitely putting the camps together. We're going to shoot some guns together. We're going to swim in the cold water in the open ocean together. We're going to climb mountains together. It's going to be small groups of people. I'm going to do these camps very frequently so that way we can connect, unite, and have some really first-hand communication with like-minded individuals so we can keep strong and keep on carrying the tradition of American masculinity and freedom. Because they're destroying it systematically every single fucking day. And I'm shadow banned on Instagram. I don't fucking complain. I'm just saying that it should be alarming and alerting to people that voted for this crap. You know, there's so much unfairness. There's so much things that don't make common fucking sense whatsoever that's happening in our politics. People, wake up. It's already too late unless we become radical as fuck. You know, because the changes that's going to happen in this country, in this world between 22 and 30 going to be the most radical changes in human history. As I said before, history repeats itself. And all these tyrants, Mussolini, Napoleon, Hitler, Stalin, all these people I just said, right? They came back in the form of big corporations, big pharma, social media platforms. They govern, monitor, control, and monetize your behavior. Technology was meant to serve us, but it enslaved us, and it's been used by greedy, money, power-hungry individuals to take more and more freedom from you. And it's crazy that people don't want to resist. I'm going to finish with this quote. You know, the forest kept voting for an axe because an axe convinced the forest he's one of them, because his handle was made out of wood. That's exactly what's happening right now. Don't give your time to parasites. Don't give your attention to the hoes, people that don't contribute to your development. Connect with real people. Lead by your own example. Explore life. Be fearless. Be humble. Be a monster. I love you guys. I appreciate you watching my podcast. I appreciate you watching my little live feeds. I'm blocked on Instagram from doing live feeds because I posted something about mushrooms. I actually get a big audience when I speak Russian. My Russian audience is fucking, they appreciate me, you know? And since my majority of my audience came from bodybuilding, those people don't appreciate who I am. I'm way ahead of their perception of life. You know what I mean? Like, how much more you can talk about classic bodybuilding? It's an art. It's better than modern bodybuilding. It's better than gods and that. How much more you're gonna be talking about the same shit over and over? I heard it all. It's so boring. Like, and you still want to be stuck in it. You don't want to grow. You don't want to develop yourself. And I know many of you probably would be interested in who I am and where I'm going, what I'm becoming. But I know that with time, if I'm gonna be staying on social media platforms, if I'm not going to get canceled, I'm going to gain a whole different quality, a whole different level of human beings.